Hello, I'm Pushkar and I'm discussing KVPY 2020 essay part 2 chemistry paper. Here is a question which belongs to stoichiometry or maybe gravimetric analysis. Let's go through the problem. 0.102 gram of an organic compound X was oxidized with fuming nitric acid. The resulting solution after reaction with excess of aqueous BaCl2 produces 0.233 grams of barium sulfate as PPT. Compound X is likely to be. So the keyword is 0.102 grams of an organic compound and it is producing 0.233 barium sulfate. As we know, barium sulfate 137, that is 137 and sulfate is 96. So if you add them 3 and 1, 3, this is 3 and 233 grams is the molecular mass. So if you're getting 0.233, that means you're getting 1 millimole of barium sulfate. 1 millimole of barium sulfate you are getting by this 0.012 grams of an organic compound. And that obviously means if you have 1 mole of barium sulfate, that means 1 mole of sulfur, the mass should be 102. Mass should be 102 by simple logic. So out of 102 grams of an organic compound, there must be 32 grams of sulfur by the very simple logic. By this extrapolation or unitary method, you can see. Okay. So we can say obviously that 102 grams of the organic compound is capable of giving 32 gram of sulfur. Okay, so that means obviously what are the options? What are the options? Do we have any options? Because this question is quite a lengthy problem. We talk about this compound. Let's talk about this compound. In this compound, we have CH2, CH2, SS, CH2, CH2. So 4 carbon, that's 12 into 4 is equals to 48. And H2, 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 H2 plus we have 8, add them 8, and then we have 64 sulfur. So this is 8, 8, 16 and 420, 0. Of course, 2, 4, 6 and 6, 12, 120. Out of question. That could not be the compound because in this 120, we have 64 grams of sulfur. So that's obviously that's not matching. And if we talk about this, that's not going to match. B option could not be correct. B option could not be correct. A option has been ruled out. If we talk about this, we have carbon and then we have CH3, CH3, CH3 and CH3 and this of course is C4 and H10, C4H10 and this is NS. So this is of course equal to 48, 58 and plus 58 plus 32 is equals to 01 and 6 and 3, 9, 90. So of course, ABC has been ruled out. So why we are doing this? Because it's indeed a very lengthy problem and you will have to arrive at the answer quickly by some of this method. Only hint is this 0.233. The 0.233 is quite a simple thing. That is 0.001 mole of, this is 0.001 mole of barium sulfate. That leads to what? That leads to 0.001 mole of sulfur in 0.102 grams of organic compound, and if we can write it that 102 grams of an organic compound is going to give us 1 mole of sulfur. So obviously that is going to be the easiest way. Otherwise this question is quite lengthy. What you will need to do, you'll find the percentage of S in the compound by using this funda. 0.233 is the grams of this divided by this 233 is the moles of sulfur you got. And then of course 32, if you multiply it by 32, that is the mass of sulfur you got. You divide it by 0.012, that is the mass of the organic compound into 100. That gives you the percentage of sulfur. Now what you can do, you can find percentage of sulfur in all other compounds and whatever option is matching, you can take it as the answer. Of course, this method which is written here is going to be lengthy one. So what we have seen in our solution is quite easy. So, by any standard, there's nothing so special in this question. The only thing is it's quite lengthy. The presentation is quite lengthy, but obviously you have calculators and you can do it. So, stay tuned for next questions. Thanks for watching.